This is episode 2104 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you back to day 2 of our series. We are exploring a very important and timely theme in our world today, and that is the theme of truthfulness. All week long, you are going to be exploring the second yama from the Yoga Sutras from the ancient sage Patanjali, who is reported to have written the Yoga Sutras way back between the times of 500 BC to possibly around 200 AD. During that time frame, the Yoga Sutras were reported to have been written. We're not sure exactly when during that time frame, but that's when it's estimated these Yoga Sutras were created. Now, when you think about the Yoga Sutras, they have to do with living your life in a way that's based on yoga or unity. And do you think that Patanjali put together these Yoga Sutras because everything in life was fantastic? I doubt it. The Yoga Sutras are ways to elevate your consciousness, in particular the yamas. There are yamas which you're exploring for the next several weeks. You explored the yama of ahimsa, or non-violence, in last week's series. This week, you're exploring the yama of truthfulness. And these are right ways of action. And it seems to me that in our world today, we need to get back to the basics. These sutras stand the test of time as to what's needed in the world today. So as you explore the yamas, you will be ready for whatever comes our way in the coming months as we go through a pandemic where there's so much uncertainty, so much deception. We're not really sure what to believe when it comes to what we're being told health-wise, politically, economically, educationally, from the pharmaceutical industry, from the legal system. We are on a quest this week for truth, a truth quest. Even though the world around you may be in disarray, you can be focused and centered as you tap into your own inner truth. And the more you share your inner truth with the world, the more integrity you add to the world. So here's how your challenge goes this week. It's an important piece of your meditation journey as you sit down each day to meditate. And I'll be sharing an affirmation to help you in today's meditation. As you go on your truth quest, consider the thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the actions you do. And consider whether they're really, truly based in truth. Or is it just speculation? Is it fear-based? Is it sensationalized? Is it just a feeling without really any truth? I shared with you in yesterday's episode, and it's worth repeating, that over 90% of the thoughts most of us think on a daily basis, minute by minute, are negative, repetitive thoughts. This can't be truth. consider whether how you feel about yourself is really based in truth. Is there really no opportunity for you out there in the world right now? Or are you bursting with creativity and talent that you just haven't shared yet? Is this particular person or that particular thing or event really as bad as you might think it is? Fear can be the biggest deception of all. Fear about the future is unfounded. It hasn't happened yet. It's what you perceive. Put out your good vibes, your good thoughts that are truthful. Bring to light a new truth and listen to the truth around you. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you a 4-part, I'll share with you part 1, protection for you as you go through this time of uncertainty. And this is a safety shield you'll be creating for yourself. You'll create the first part of the shield, which spells safe. So today you'll explore S. And this is actually from a book called Facing Heartbreak. And that's really what it can feel like these days. It's heartbreaking to lose trust in institutions that we once had great confidence in. This is a book that helps people overcome their harmful exposure to addictions. It can be a drug, an alcohol, a sex, a money, a fame, a greed addiction, any kind of distortion of truth, which is what an addiction is. So this is a book by Stephanie Carnes, Mari Lee, and Anthony Rodriguez. And this book has you set up a safety shield. So the very first thing that you do is to support yourself. That's what the S represents, support. You need support, and it's likely going to come from yourself. You can support yourself in many ways. Choose 3 ways you'll support yourself this week. Hopefully you'll continue with this safety shield from here on out. These are ways that might include meditation, journaling, prayer, fitness, reading positive books and news articles, and staying away from the negative fear-based and many times false news around us. And focus on doing these ways to support yourself when you begin to feel overwhelmed. What you're doing is you're creating boundaries. You are allowing in the truth. Sometimes it's difficult to know what the truth is. You're evaluating the truth. You're listening to your own inner truth. And you're creating safety by these 3 ways to support yourself. My 3 ways that I selected are meditation, yoga, and journaling. Now, if you'd like a free journal that goes along with this week's series, as well as a guide, a truthfulness guide, as well as access to over 2,000 30-minute guided meditation. So it's a deeper meditation experience if you're ready for that. You can try this on the Sip and Om meditation app. 2 weeks free, you can try it. I invite you as my guest. You can also find on the Sip and Om Facebook and Instagram pages daily support there. This is an important quest you're on this week. It matters what you do, what you think, and how you speak. So as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate, I have an affirmation for you. Your affirmation, which I encourage you to repeat when you're feeling unsafe and unsure, is, I listen to my inner truth. I listen to my inner truth. So as you relax your mind and body, raising your eyes gently upward at the point between your eyebrows, this helps to keep your thoughts uplifted. Repeat out loud several times, I listen to my inner truth. Repeat it out loud several times, then repeat it in a whisper, and then mentally repeat it to yourself. You are so worth slowing down for.